Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? What's popping? What's popping? Niggas are stupid. Whenever it comes to these types of celebrity relationship scandals that we read all over social media or all over the mainstream media, when you see how much attention and response that it gets, especially from niggas, you realize just how stupid niggas are. You know, niggas are so stupid, they don't realize that a lot of these celebrity scandals are just publicity stunts for so celebrities can actually promote whatever item that they're selling or plan to sell in the near future. You know, the same thing was going on, guys. What's going on? And the same thing goes with this situation that you see in a thumbnail picture of my video, where you had a certain actress who was caught filmed on video wearing some, what some people might say some scantily clad material, and was dancing and grinding up on a certain singer. Then the next thing you know, a certain someone that she was supposed to be with got upset about it. And, everyone on social media have made a big deal about it for the past few days. Meanwhile, you have actual real serious things going on in the world that these same idiots are not even paying attention to, right? But then these idiots that's paying attention to the situation don't realize that it's just a publicity stunt for so this celebrity or maybe the baby daddy of a celebrity could have enough publicity to sell something, you know, to sell something, right? I mean, let's look at uh um let's rewind this whole shit back to the whole entanglement scandal between actors Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. I told you guys this 2 years ago that out of all this scandal between them two, someone is going to come out with a book, right? They're going to come out with a quote unquote tell all book and speak about and tell all about their history and what have you, right? And what happened? I stood correct. Shortly after, not too long after the the entanglement scandal between Will Smith and his wife Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith came out with a book. And his book at one point in time made the number one sellers list on whatever. It made the number one sellers list, New York Times bestsellers list at one point in time. Do you niggas realize that all of this shit is just a marketing tool for celebrities can sell something? That is it. Once again, you hear this old saying about Hollywood that there's no such thing as bad publicity. All publicity is good because now it keeps people. Now you have the people's attention, especially when you wasn't relevant for a long time. Now you do something stupid on video. The video's uploaded on social media. So many people are paying attention to it and arguing amongst themselves about it. Now you got the eyes of the public. Now you have enough eyes on you that you can actually sell something or promote something that you're trying to, or promote something like maybe a new movie. And now since you got the public paying attention to you, now you might have more people willing to watch the movie that you may promote in the future, or that a new series in which prior to the scandal you might not have so many viewers that would be interested in watching it, but now since you got this publicity stunt going as a celebrity and you probably come out with this new series. Now you might have more eyes watching or more people willing to watch the series you might come out with. All this is a publicity stunt. But the sad thing is with the Negro, especially with the Negro thinks on such a low level, right? That they are willing to fall for these publicity stunts. And not only are they willing to fall for these publicity stunts, they're willing to start a whole conversation and argue with the opposite sex over this publicity stunt. You know, on one hand, you got the Negro females saying one thing, then the Negro males saying another thing. Then the Negro females start complaining about the responses of the Negro males. The Negro males start to complain about the responses of the Negro females. Then they start arguing amongst each other about what some celebrities did, and for the most part, that same celebrity that these Negro males and females are arguing about don't give two shits about their dumbasses. But this is what happens when we have a community full of low-level thinking motherfuckers. And this is no different when it comes to this scandal between this actress and the father of her child. You never know. Probably behind closed doors, those two individuals are laughing to the bank. They're laughing to the bank. But once again, do not be surprised if this actress that you see on my thumbnail picture comes out later on with a new movie, with a new film, or a new series, or a new book, or some type of new product. Because this is what these scandals are built for. It's built to garner enough attention in order for them to get to sell something that they're promoting and or endorsing and or involved with in some type of form of fashion. But the nigga don't get it. The nigga don't realize that when they try to create or try to further a so-called gender war out of celebrity relationship scandals, all they're doing is giving free promotion to somebody that don't give a fuck about them, to someone that won't give them any piece of their money when they actually do finally sell something that they use the scandal for to promote. None of that. But the nigga don't get it. You know, there's a film that came out in 2000 or 2001 called Bamboozled, which was directed by Spike Lee. Right? And one of the characters in that movie, he was on stage, he was singing. He said, "Nigga is a beautiful thing. Yeah, yeah. Nigga is a beautiful thing." Nah, a nigga is not a beautiful thing. I disagree with that. A nigga is a despicable thing. But unfortunately, this is what we have. You know, people using celebrity relationship scandal to further a gender war on the internet. You know, and what I find to be so funny is that still I don't hear not one person speak about what happened in California last month in a small town called Antioch, where a 16-year-old so-called black female died and police lit her body on fire. And when the police, it was two officers that was involved in lighting this dead black girl's body on fire. And when the two police officers went on trial, the case got dismissed. The case got dismissed. That's some fucked up shit. How the hell you light a so-called a person's body on fire, a person who's dead now, and you light their body on fire? I mean, regardless if someone is dead or alive, you're not supposed to light someone's body on fire unless if you were paid to cremate a dead body. That's a different story. If you were paid and you legally licensed to cremate a body and the family pay you to cremate the body, okay, that's one thing. But if you're a police officer, you see a dead body and you light the shit on fire and you go to court for it and the case is dismissed, what type of shit is that? But the nigga would rather speak about celebrity relationship scandal instead of speaking about something like that. Instead of speaking about real injustices that's happening out in this world that we could actually change if we actually had our minds right. No, 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 no. No, we're not going to speak about no true injustices that's happening in the world because you know why? Because it does not further a gender war online. Because I cannot make no money off of that because my channel is based on SBE. It's based on shame, blaming, and explaining to females. So I have to speak about Keke Palmer and Usher and Darius Jackson. I think that's the name of Keke Palmer's quote unquote baby daddy, right? Darius Jackson, Darius Johnson. I don't know. You guys correct me on that if I'm wrong, you know? Oh no. Oh no. I have to speak about those things because my channel's based on uh uh to further a so-called gender war online. I have to do that. You know, of course I'm being facetious or facetious, all right? When it comes to speaking about these 2.0 slash SBE all-stars and shit, you know? Nah, you're not blocked. Nah, Doug, nah, I ain't blocked you. I didn't block you. Yeah. I actually cleaned out my block list. So, well, I never blocked you in the first place because you ain't never did nothing disrespectful or weird. But I cleaned out my block list. So thus far, nobody's blocked. But what's going on, Brownie Ellie? What's up? Django Jenkins. He said they went zero dark 30 on the Mississippi case too. Yeah, yeah. They also kept that affirmative action ruling hush hush too. Yeah, yeah. BMT says, I was gonna go live, but I'll let you rock. I mean, if you want to go live, you go live. I don't care. I don't care. What's going on, AO? But this is what we have here. And this is an issue with the Negro male and the Negro females. And they're too ignorant and dumb to realize that they're just giving these celebrities free promotion. Free promotion. That's all it is. What's up, Tampa Supreme? What's going on? That's all it is. I mean, but the thing is, it's good to see these things in a way. In a way, I see the good in seeing this type of stupidity happening because it lets me know who the fuck to stay away from. When you look at people who actually think that there was nothing wrong with what that actress did. So, also the flip side, when you have so many people who are upset at other people that they do not know for saying that there's nothing wrong with what that actress did. On both sides of the argument, how you just see how people are just willing to waste so much time on dumb shit. And it lets you know the low level thinking people that you should stay away from. I mean, there is a lot of low level thinking people in this society. There is, unfortunately. No, I'm going to go beyond low level think. I'm going to go beyond saying low level thinking people, because using that is an understatement. There's just so many dumb motherfuckers out in this motherfucker. There's just so many dumbass motherfuckers. What's going on, Shatira? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Shatira. Right? Yeah, that's one low level thinking ass nigga. Angry hoe. Angry hoe. I mean, he's worse than low level thinking. He's a jackass. Fuck that nigga. Shoot. You know, you have, like, what's my man? Django Jenkins spoke about in the comment section when it comes to the Supreme Court removing affirmative action when it comes to uh, uh, collegiate eligibility. We're not talking about that. We want to talk about this publicity stunt that Keke Palmer just pulled, which is a publicity stunt. Believe you me, watch what happens in the near future. Because now she has a certain level of attention garnered towards her. Because for a while, Keke Palmer was not that relevant. For a while, I mean, to me, Keke Palmer haven't been relevant as an actress ever since she was a child. But now that she has a little attention now, watch what's going to happen. She may come out with a new film not too long from now, or a new series, or a new book, or probably coming out with some clothing line or product line. Watch how she's going to take it. It's all for promotion. And once again, a lot of idiots on social media fell for this shit. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if her and her so-called baby daddy are still together, but just pretending as if they're not together, just to promote this publicity stunt. I mean, celebrities have been doing this for decades, and it seems as if a lot of people, especially in America, are too stupid to understand that. But this is what we have here: a society full of fucking dumbasses. Who using celebrity relationships scandal on to further agenda war on social media. What's going on? Culture Invasion Podcast. What's up? And then I'll be on social media. I'll be watching some of these videos when people speak about the topic, just to see the stupid shit that they talk about. And I, you know, read the posts on different social media sites and read the responses. And it's funny how you have people on both sides of the argument debating each other about the relationship of this young female that they know nothing about. But they'll debate with each other about that relationship, about how it should be, what they should have done, about what all males should do in that situation, or what all females should do in that situation. It's like, yo, yo. And you know what? It goes to show you how a lot of celebrities pay attention to what a lot of people speak about on social media. It's very obvious because you see, the thing is with social media is like a gateway to see how people think. Because so many people around the world have a social media account, whether it's a YouTube account, Facebook account, Instagram, Twitter, you know, and so many people speak their minds on social media. So it's like a gateway to see how people think. And of course, celebrities want to know how the public think, how the public perceive things, because in order for them to understand the psychology of the public, for so they can be able to be better sellers at whatever they're selling. Right? That's the first thing in becoming a great seller of any type of product or service, is to understand the psychology of the target market or of your target market, right? And celebrities do that. And a lot of celebrities, especially a lot of so-called black celebrities, they see how a lot of so-called black people, as of now, pay attention to this relationship shit. How they pay so much attention to this relationship shit. So therefore, they understand that in order for them to get some type of publicity via a publicity stunt, they better off getting involved or pretending to get involved in some sort of relationship scandal that's going to make headlines all across social media, especially across nigga social media. Then they'll get more eyes on them. Then that'll increase their chances of successfully selling something that they're promoting or selling or somehow involved with in the near future. This is how the game goes, and the game kept going like that for decades. So celebrities have always done publicity stunt in order to promote something that they're coming out with. They've always done that. What do you think these hip hop beefs are all about? Isn't it funny how in all these hip hop beefs, because I know you niggas listen to hip hop, right? Even though a lot of y'all don't even know a lot of true hip hop history, but you niggas listen to hip hop, right? Isn't it funny how in a lot of hip hop beefs, when you hear about this rapper have a quote unquote beef with that rapper, next thing you know, you turn around, one of those rappers have an album coming out, and that beef is used to bring that rapper or these rappers some attention, and that attention is enough to sell a certain amount of albums once that rapper come out with the album shortly afterwards. Actors and actresses do the same fucking shit. They might not do it through a way of a beef, but they'll do some type of they'll promote or pretend to do some type of scandal in order to garner enough attention for them to be able to sell something that they're promoting. It's just a marketing tool. And you Negroes keep falling for it, especially you Negroes. Negroes are not the only people dumb enough to fall for these types of things, because Caucasians are that dumb too. Latinos are that dumb also. Asians that dumb also to fall for these scandalous things. To fall for these scandals. I mean, look what happened with the whole. Oh, let me take this a little bit further back. Like last year, was it last year, 2022, when Will Smith supposedly smacked the shit out of Chris Rock in the Oscars? And not too long ago, Chris Rock came out with a stand up special that I think came out on Netflix, where it was very successful. And he in the Netflix in that Netflix special, he spoke about getting smacked. It's a marketing tool. Yeah. Isn't it funny that after the Jay-Z and Nas beef, shortly afterwards, Nas came out with the album? You know, when, well, actually, no. The Jay-Z and Nas beef was around for a minute. Jay-Z used the beef to promote his first Blueprint album, where he had the song Takeover. Nas used the beef to promote his Stillmatic album. I mean, can we say 50 Cent and Ja Rule? Where 50 Cent used his beef against Ja Rule to further promote his Get Rich and Die Trying album? Yeah. You know, according to Biggie Small's mother, right? Valletta Wallace. No disrespect to Tupac, right? But according to Biggie Small's mother, Valletta Wallace, what she said is that her son, Biggie, or Christopher Wallace, told her one day during this whole Tupac and Biggie beef that Biggie or the notorious B.I.G. confronted Tupac and asked Tupac, listen, why are you making all these songs talking about me? Why are you going out on, television or on these radio shows talking bad about me? And according to what Valletta Wallace, Biggie's mom, said, is that Tupac replied to Biggie and say, hey, I got to sell some albums. He said, hey, I got to sell some albums. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. This is what Biggie Small's mother stated on television. This is what she said her son told her. I think she did a documentary or something. She was in a documentary or some series a long time ago. I think it was the True Hollywood Story, where the episode they spoke about the life of Biggie Smalls, right? For those of you guys who remember, I don't know if True Hollywood Story is still around, but uh the um the network VH1 during like the late 90s and early 2000s came out with a series called True Hollywood Story, where they claim to give the real true stories of the real lives of different celebrities. And there was an episode that came out in 2001 that spoke about the life and death of the notorious B.I.G. And I think in that episode, that's when Biggie Small's mother came out and said that. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what Biggie Small's mother said that her son told her. So if that's true, this further proves my point about celebrities using scandal to further promote whatever they're selling. It always been like that, but it seems as if a lot of people in America are too stupid to recognize this shit. Instead, they fall for the okey doke and actually become gullible enough to buy into these scandals to the point of the fact that they start talking about it, thus giving free marketing to these celebrities who's not going to give them a dime for helping to promote them and whatever they plan to sell in the near future. This shit is ridiculous, man. But hey, society is full of stupid people, and this contagious stupidity is not going to leave anytime soon. because it seems as if the world is just getting dumber and dumber and dumber. So all we can do individually is just not be as dumb or not be dumb at all. I mean, I remember a time in so-called black social media where intelligence was cool, where it was actually cool and accepted to not pay attention to these low level types of topics and actually speak about something that is of substance and that is mentally and spiritually stimulating. I remember it was cool to have these types of conversations online. Whatever happens to having these types of conversations? Oh, I got it. The retards came into social media and fucked it up. This shit is insane. But anyhow, I'm out, man. I'm out. I got someplace I got to be. So, thank you for you guys watching me, whether you're on the clouds or watching me on the playback. And shout out to all you guys in the chat. You know, I just want more people to actually think, especially so-called black people. Think. You don't have to think like me. We don't have to share the same exact views, but at least use the brain cells that God gave you, whether it's a lot or a few, to fucking think. Use your goddamn brain. Think. Understand this game of life and understand that that what is being shown to you in front of your face is a fucking game. Use your brain. Yeah. Yeah, the brain emoji. Whatever happened to this? Whatever happened to people utilizing this organ in their body? Whatever happened to that? I mean, it's bad enough that most human beings only use 15% of their brains. But it seems it's like that percentage is going down. It seems as if most human beings now, or more and more human beings, are using like 1.5 or 2% of their brain. Whatever happened to that? Use your goddamn brain and understand the bigger picture in life and how society is manipulating you to buy into something that's not that important. Meanwhile, trying to distract you from a lot of important things that's going on around the world right now. I mean, you do understand that we might be going into another economic recession in America. There might be another what's that word I'm about to damn, I'm just lost for words. Anyway, all right. There's still a war going on out there between Russia and Ukraine. I hope you know. I hope you niggas didn't forget. And our tax dollars is invested in this war instead of our tax dollars being invested in helping the poor, the homeless, and et cetera, et cetera. Well, at least not enough of our tax dollars is being invested in helping us and helping the poor and helping the homeless, which is a damn shame. We pay taxes for people to fight a war that got nothing to do with us. Like I said before, you still have unarmed so-called black people getting executed by these race soldiers. I mean, by police. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, you got teenage black girls who drop dead and police officers lighting the body on fire. And when the police officers go to trial, the case gets dismissed. What type of shit is that? Nah, let's not pay attention to these things. Let's pay attention to some has-been female actress who's 30-something years old, who's a mother, and who has a man at home, dressed in scantily clad, grinding up on a damn singer, and that's enough for people to talk about. I mean, do you understand how stupid people are to actually focus on something that dumb? Do you know how dumb that shit is? All the serious things that's going on in the world. And this is what a lot of people are focusing on? This shit is dumb. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. The recession might not be now, but it might happen soon. Yeah. We're looking to have fun in Taiwan's war too. I say, well, in my opinion, I say we've been looking to have fun in Taiwan's war. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Think, motherfucker, think. Once again, you don't have to think exactly like me, but at least use your brain or some more pieces of your brain to fucking think. Think and not fall for this dumbass shit that's not going to actually do us any good in the near future. There's no benefit in focusing on celebrity relationship scandal. There's no benefit in that. What's the benefit? It's according to what the media says, is that the actress that I'm speaking about and her quote unquote baby daddy unfollowed each other on social media, right? Which doesn't really matter. But you know, but because of that news, a lot of people believe that they've broken up. Which I don't give a fuck if they've broken up or still together. But my thing is this: what makes you think they actually have broken up? What makes you think that they never plot this and planned this and talk it out, and now are laughing in the background because they understand how much publicity that they've garnered, to the point that now they can sell something, make some money out of it? What makes you think they actually really broken up? Them motherfuckers probably going home to each other at the end of the night and doing some mindless fucking each other brains out. You don't know these people's relationships. You don't know that shit unless if you know them personally, in which most of you motherfuckers don't know these people personally. I don't know these people personally. That's why I don't know shit about their relationship. I don't care. It's of no use to me to waste my time focusing on the relationships of two adults that I have no connection to, no relation to, no connection to, no type of friendships or acquaintances with. I don't have any of that. Why should I give a fuck? Yeah, that's what a lot of these SBE All Stars are focusing on when it comes to speaking about celebrity relationship scandal, super chats and views. Yeah, getting the bag off of low mental vibes. And you know what's so funny? Culture Invasion podcast and Khalil Bell is that these content creators are not even making that much money off of this low mental vibe, off of these low mental vibes. Not even making that much money. That's why they still relying on these super chats and these donations, because they're not making that much money anyway. It's one thing if niggas was making like six figures. Most of these niggas ain't making no six figures. Most of these niggas on social media is not making six figures. It's one thing if you're making six figures or 7 or 8 figures off of talking about this shit. Then I'll be like, damn, I understand. I at least understand why these niggas have to talk about this shit, right? But they're not even making that. You know what? Let me tell you guys something. Whenever it's the first of the month or it's about to reach the first of the month, pay attention to your favorite manosphere content creator when they ask for donations and cash apps. Whenever it's the first of the month or it's almost the first of the month, pay attention to your favorite manosphere content creator and how they ask and beg for super chats and donations. Pay attention to that. When that rent is due or that car note is due, pay attention to how they beg and plead and even try to bully their audience into giving them some donations. But yo, I gotta go. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I have to bounce out of here. You know? Yeah. I gotta bounce out of here. So anyway, thank you guys for listening. I'm out of here. Peace.